the thing that you gotta break boundaries that you've never broken before.
Yeah, it's in Wayne's World. Yeah, that would be the song that like I would go to.
Queen, and like once you find her, it's like that big relief. Like,
Not going to Starbucks.
I haven't had that. What's that next one?
And if so, I'm gonna go find me a fucking ghost pal.
Cause
It's lit.
I don't know if you ever drank 3 beatboxes back to back. That shit got you fucked, son.
I'm just like, we're at 14 right now.
We're almost 25% through. We're about
Almost. That's what's scaring me. We're not even there yet.
go get.
I mean, I'm not tripping. It fucking hurts, but I've had way worse. So.
Is that a burrito? What is going on? Hello?
I'm pissing on the Yeezys, bro.
What's going on, everybody? It's Colton from the Chalkboard, coming to you with a little quick podcast here. Actually, probably not even quick, you know. But real quick, hope you guys have been enjoying all the content. I want to shout out to everybody who's been liking the videos. I actually just had a video go over 1,000 views, and that's awesome to me. It's at about 5,000 impressions through analytics. Check analytics on the YouTube dashboard for creators, and it's really awesome to see that some of my contact's actually blowing up, or not really blowing up, but getting out there, like I've been working to do. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the content. Every 2 to 3 days I've been dropping something, whether it be 3 minutes to 20 minutes to 30 minutes. I've been doing something. Make sure you go check me out on Twitch, the Chalkboard TV, no spaces or nothing, just the Chalkboard TV. And then I stream on Twitch daily, so if you guys want to talk to me or check me out on there, I'm always streaming on Twitch, playing with the boys, Jeff, Germ, my boy Bobby, Shooter, Magic. Shout out Magic, he's always in the streams and everything. Real quick, if you haven't yet, go ahead and hit the like button. There's also a subscribe button down below, so you can subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Or right here in the corner of the screen, you'll see a little box that says the Chalkboard over and over again. You just hover over that, it'll show subscribe as well. And if you want, hit the bell. You can stay notified to all my videos and everything that drops out. Other than that, today we're just gonna be talking about, like, you know, I'm gonna be sharing a little stories here. You know what I mean? And because let me say something that I'm pretty sure everybody knows about kids, bro. First off, when you were a kid, you know shit that no one else does, or like your parents, adults, shit like that. You did dumb shit, man. You had bad judgment. You know, you were being a kid, right? So I'm gonna share a story from Kentucky, because I grew up in Hobart, Indiana, for like all the way up till going into 7th grade, right? So I moved down south, and you know, all these kids down there, they hunt, you know, they're always out in the woods and shit like that, and I'm down as fuck for that, right? So I'm like, yo, you know, what's up? Let's go out in the woods. And you know, I had this friend Daniel and Joseph, and well, let me say, the first time I met anybody, it was Quentin and Daniel. They showed up to my house and they knocked on the door. I answered the door and they're like, hey, you got any 22 ammo? And I'm like, weird request, you know, I'm used to like, you got milk, or like, hey, can I borrow some sugar? You know, like, okay. So I checked the gun drawer where we keep all our bullets. We had some ammo. I gave it to him. I asked him, I was like, what you guys need the bullets for? Like, oh, we're squirrel hunting. We shot a squirrel and he's stuck in the tree, so we're gonna try and shoot him out because he's like good 30 feet up. And I was like, okay, bet. Well, you know, I'll go ahead and go with. So I went out there with them, and they're sitting there shooting this freaking squirrel's dead body in this tree branch just repeatedly. Man, it won't come down, dude. He didn't. They didn't get the squirrel down. But they shot this squirrel like 20 times, right? The whole side of this, there was no eating the squirrel anymore, I felt like. It was gone. So I'm like, okay, this is interesting. So a couple days later, I'm outside fucking around in the front yard and shit, riding my quad and stuff. Then I see Daniel walking down the street. So I stop the quad and I say hi. I'm like, hey, yo, what's up, Daniel? He's like, oh, hey, how's it going? Your name's Colton, right? And I was like, yeah. Well, I asked him what he was doing for the day. Oh, shit. Oh. And he said, man, I really ain't got no plans. You know, there wasn't that many people out there. You know, we kind of lived in the country. So, you know, there's not that many kids. And Daniel was older than me. I think Daniel was like 15 at the time, and I was like 12, 11. Okay, and so was Quentin and Joseph. They're all older than me. So me and him proceeded to hang out for that day. And I got introduced to Joseph. Now, the night before this, my dad had a little bonfire in the far back. We had like this pavilion, right, where you put, we would have all these beer. My dad would have all these women over, and he'd be having his party and shit like that. And so we went down there after I met Joseph, and we were just bullshitting. We started a fire, and then my buddy Daniel opened up the cooler that was down there, and it was full of beer, right? Full of beer. Okay. Now I remember these guys are a little older than me, so they're like, "Yo, let's drink this beer," and I'm young, so I'm like, "Fuck yeah, dude! Throw me a beer, dude!" Fucking nastiest shit of my life. Hated beer then. Okay, but I drank some. I think like 2 cans of beer, and I'm like 12, so I'm feeling a little lit, right? I'm like, oh, okay, this is kind of all right. So then we all go inside. My dad leaves. And Joseph's sitting on it. We had a leather recliner, and he's sitting there. He's got this red Solo cup of water, and he drank. Man, he smashed a couple of beers, right? And so he's sitting there, and he's just like, "Oh, fuck." And I'm like, "Joseph, you okay?" And he's like, "Oh, yeah, I'm fine. You know how I am. I'm fine." I'm like, "Joseph, you look like you're gonna puke." Daniel's like, "Oh shit, Joseph about to puke," and this motherfucker starts puking. Well, he starts puking into that red Solo cup he's holding. He's holding this cup, and he's going, and he's fucking filling it up, right? And then this cup starts overflowing a little bit. So as he's sitting there, he's fucking puking, like, into the mire, you know, fucking, the vomit starts coming out of the top of it. And just all over him, right? The first thing I do is I'm like, fuck, don't get it on the recliner. You know, it's leather, but I ain't cleaning that shit. You know? So he gets it all over. Daniel ended up cleaning it, and then he's like, "Fuck, man, I gotta go home." And you understand, we're all kids at the time, so we're all walking, and there's no sidewalks or anything. It's Kentucky, it's hilly, and he lived probably about mile and a half away. So, get a phone call during the stream here. What we got? Oh, Jeff joining the video. Let's hop Jeff in. Hey, what's up? Can you hear me? I'm filming right now. What's up? Oh yeah, no, I finished mowing the yard a little bit ago. Figured I'd pop a quick video. I made it like a new intro and trailer for the Chalkboard's YouTube. If you guys haven't yet, go check that out. I just posted it today. It's pretty sick, actually. I think you'll like it, Jeff. It's about 1 minute long. It's pretty good. So, yeah, I got over 1,000 views right now on a video. Yeah, did you see how I popped a part 2 and part 3 on that just to try and get views from it? It's working. I mean, people enjoy those videos. I mean, shit, I got over 4,000 impressions on it, so. But, yeah, dude, what are you doing after Dez? I was probably going to start live streaming here in a little bit. Okay. Alright, maybe we'll play some fucking muck or something, I don't know. Yeah, no, that shit was fun. I know, I gotta see if I can stream it. Yeah, I'm sure I can. We'll figure it out. We'll do a test run of it, you know. So, I know people are streaming it. Yeah, I know. Oh, we gotta get to day fucking... you can go up to, like, day infinite. We haven't even... Day 10's, like, the first boss. We haven't even made it to the first boss yet. We're scrubs. Oh, we need to have more than that. I'm hoping we have that fucking mithril armor, because that's next. I found out mithril is what you mine after you get steel. I don't think we should. I think we should keep going. I think we should try like one or two more good like couple tries, and then if we need to, then maybe we'll go and like do some YouTube, you know, because there's definitely new updates. Last time I watched it. Yeah, no. Oh no, that sword I found was one-hitting people.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no, because we can use that seed again.
Yeah, okay, bet.
I know where that sword is, so I can run out, I can grab that sword, and then we can at least have a standing chance at fucking killing motherfuckers. And then you can get the sword from the first boss. It works out perfect.
Yeah. Yep, and then we'll have a little shelter, and we'll be fucking good to go.
Gold, dude, Jeff made a fucking massive wooden castle yesterday, and I fucking found this badass sword, and then it all ended abruptly, dude.
Yeah.
But, alright, shit, send me a text when you get home. I should probably be done with this little podcast.
Alright, man. Sounds like a plan.
Alright, dude. Say bye to the cast, bro.
Alright, later, guys.
Alright, Jeff calling in. We're probably going to be popping on the stream here in a little bit. So if you guys are catching this video when I first drop it, go check us out on Twitch. We might be streaming some Call of Duty or some this game called Muck. It's pretty fucking fun if you haven't checked it out. I'm pretty sure a YouTuber made it. It's a real simple, fun game. It's free on Steam. So go check it out if you haven't yet. What was I saying? So he has to walk home, right? All up and down all these hills. And it sucks. So me and Daniel, you know, I'm sober. Daniel's pretty drunk too, but I don't know, he handled his alcohol pretty well that day, I guess, compared to Joseph. So we start walking Joseph home, and we come across this creek. And Joseph's sweating his balls off. He's drunk. And I'm kind of in front of him bullshitting with Daniel, and Joseph's like stumbling in the back, right? We we're just walking, man. All of a sudden we look back to go see if Joseph's there, and Joseph's gone, right? He's just fucking gone. So we're like, shit, okay, what do we do now? So we turn around and we're looking for him. We walk probably a good 50, 75 feet before Daniel looks to the left and sees Joseph butt naked laying in a creek, right? Just laying in it. I'm like, motherfucker, put your underwear on. And he's, it's fucking cold in here. So we get him dressed, all right? He got himself dressed, but we made him get dressed. And then we finally get him home. His dad's super fucking pissed off, right? So then I look at his dad and I'm like, yeah, no, I don't know where he got the alcohol. I'm good. And he's like, okay, yeah, you're sober. Daniel's drunk too. Yada, yada. And I was like, I had the balls to go, well, you know what? Can you give us a ride home since I walked your kid home and he was all drunk? Motherfucker, he's like, hell no. And made me walk home. So me and Daniel went back home, and here's where it gets kind of fucked up. This is the first time I just seen something killed for fun. And I was like, whoa, it was just a turtle, man. He's just chilling. He's down there. We got a lot of snappers and shit like that. And another friend, John, we have. Well, Daniel had. I became good friends with John. But I met him on the walk back because he lived in between. Right? And this was really all we had to do. Was walk around and hang out with our friends all day. Well, John had his shotguns, and they're out shooting targets and shit. And then Daniel sees a turtle. So then they freaking get the snapper to bite the stick, and they shoot the turtle in the head, and then they blew its freaking shell up. I don't know why. I have no idea why. To this day, I don't understand why that turtle had to die, but it did. It died. Bro. And this was before I lived there. I was just there on like summer break. Like I was like 11, 12. I was young, so I was like, okay, okay. Went back up north. My mom's like, oh, how was your summer? I was like, well, I watched the turtle just fucking get serial killer style killed, man. Just literally like de-shelled and just, oh man, it was brutal. It's fucking brutal. But then 3 years later, I finally actually, because I started hunting and shit once I lived there and doing all that, I finally actually tried turtle. It's actually pretty good. An old friend of ours, I don't really think my dad's friends with him anymore. It's just been a while since they've talked, probably. We called him Frodo. He caught a snapper and actually did it properly, and de-shelled him and everything, and did make turtle soup. And then we went out and found a whole bunch of morale mushrooms and shit, and made like a wild game feast. We had deer, all sorts of stuff. I love deer. Deer's the best. Deer and turkey, amazing. Other than that, I don't go hunting. That's all I gotta say. Deer and turkey, squirrel's good, rabbit's good, but I never hunted them really. I hunted some squirrel, but man, deer spaghetti, deer meat, deer jerky, mwah, fucking fire. But yeah, no, it's just a quick story time. Hope you guys enjoyed. As always, make sure you hit the like and subscribe down below. Stay tuned. Like I said, we're going to be on Twitch later today, so go check that out. That's the Chalkboard TV. No spaces or anything, just the Chalkboard TV. We got some good traction on there. We got about 60 followers, and we're streaming every day, like I said. So make sure you go check me out there. Make sure you're following the YouTube and the Facebook, the Chalkboard TV or podcast on Instagram. Make sure you're following that. Staying tuned, staying in touch. Like I said, I love the community we're growing. Let's keep growing it. I like when people are involved. I like when people are liking the content. I like when people enjoy what's happening. And you know what? I'm going to cheers to that. You guys have a beautiful fucking day. If you haven't yet, go mow the grass or do something satisfying, because it's been raining like it's fucking spring out. It's the middle of July. And there's no time like the present to enjoy the little things and mow the yard. So stay happy, guys. And if you haven't yet, make sure you tell someone you love them. Peace.